Hey, Odyssey, good to chat with you always. Um, Coach was just talking a little bit about Ari and her defense in year one. And you know that defending in this league requires a different set of skills and a mental set of skills as well. And I guess if you could take me back to what you remember as somebody who obviously sold out defensively from the get-go in this league, how much better you got defensively over time, and what are some of the things um, that are necessary in order to get better at defense over time in this league?
I just think coming from college, I mean, up to the WNBA, it's a step up. Everything's faster, everything's different. WNBA, you really have to pay attention to angles, spacing, all of that's important. You know, college, you kind of get away with it. But I think just someone who's defensive minded first, I could say I've gotten better just with the vets that I've had around me, other defensive players. That's good as well. I pay attention to angles. I really take pride in getting over screens. I don't like to get hit by screens at all. I go over every screen I can. I really don't like to go under, even if it's a scouting report. I'm really a go over the screen kind of player first, but it's not easy. But I think as we get going and we pick up, our defense collectively as a team will get better. With Ari being a good defender as she was in college, carrying over to now. She's definitely going to help us on the defensive end and the offensive end as well. We're just going to keep teaching, learning. I'm still learning myself. Like, you can never be too good on the defensive end or the offensive end. Sometimes I get mad. I don't like to get scored on. So I take that personal. So I'm just going to try to carry that over to this team this year, and hopefully that we will be a better defensive team than last year.
Hey, Terrell, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Odyssey. How are you?
Good.
All right, I have two quick questions. First, obviously, this year you all are back on the road, so being able to visit different arenas. With you being a vet, what are, a lot of all of the rookies missed out last year on those quote unquote rookie moments. So with you being a vet, anything surprising or anything in store you have for them, maybe those rookie duties on the road? And then secondly, what was your reaction when you saw the news of Kim Mulkey heading to LSU?
I think for the rookies, we were in the bubble last year, so we didn't travel. I think the main thing is they're going to be, have to make sure that they take care of their bodies, make sure they're eating, getting the right nutrition. Fluids is very important, especially when we have long travel days, traveling from East Coast to West Coast back home. Those things come into play when we have connecting flights. Something that the rookies, second-year players haven't experienced yet. So that's just going to be something that I make sure that I stay on top of them about. And like I said, just eating right. You have to make sure that you're eating the right things and make sure that you're able to perform. Even on off days, you still have to take care of your body. And I'm happy for Coach Mulkey. I still talk to her. We have a great relationship. I actually talked to her this morning. Told her I was excited for her because I know she's excited to go back home. And I told her I'm going to try to catch a game or two this upcoming season.
Spencer Nussbaum, go ahead.
Hey, Odyssey. We've talked quite a bit with Coach Nikki so far, just about the different roles and things that you can do with such an exciting and deep backcourt. I'm curious where you kind of envision your role in all of this, either playing on or off the ball, and what you see as maybe the affordances of the team's play style if you run 3 or 4 guards out there at once.
We have a lot of depth. My biggest thing right now to focus on, I know we're in training camp. We don't have our, the full roster set right now. But our biggest thing is with the group that we have right now, just getting to learn each other. We got a lot of new faces this year, including myself. So that's going to be the biggest thing. Learning each other and then just playing together. These first 3 days, it's training camp. So it's been up and down, but we're going to continue to work. We have a full season ahead, a lot more practice days to get better. So I do believe that we will at some point click, and we will be rolling this year.
All right, last couple of questions. We'll go to Cheryl Coward. Go ahead, Cheryl.
Hi, Odyssey. Coach mentioned briefly your leadership abilities, and can you maybe discuss the development of you as a leader in the WNBA now that you're a veteran, and also, with Kim Mulkey going to LSU, she's known you since you were a kid, maybe her impact on your life as a player and as a person.
I think with this team, we're gonna obviously be a running team. We have a lot of guards. Like I said, we have a lot of depth. For me, personally, I'm here to do what Nikki wants me to do. She wants me to be a vet, lead this team, make sure I'm picking everybody up. Body language, just the small things that, maybe they haven't had over the last few years, not taking anything away from the teams that they've had before I've gotten here. But that's my biggest thing, is make sure that I keep everybody up. We tend to drop our head when we miss shots. We get scored on, we get an and one team make a run. We kind of go in this little ball, or, you see one head drop, see shoulder shrug. That's something that we're going to try to minimize this year. I'm going to try to do my best to help Nikki lead this team and make sure that we're staying together. Like I said, just me leading, whether I'm on the ball, off the ball. One thing's for sure, that what I'm going to do, I'm going to play defense. I'm going to give it 100% on the defensive end every single day. Offensively, we're really quick. So we're definitely going to be a team that's probably going to score a lot in transition, and super quick in transition, especially off made and missed baskets.
And last question for Odyssey, we'll go to Raphael Hayes. Go ahead, Raphael.
Hey, Odyssey, welcome to Atlanta. This is Raphael from the 3-point conversion. We saw just when you first started, Kennedy come over here messing with you, it seemed like while you were doing the interview, but wanted to ask you, coming into the season, playing with a great backcourt, a lot of talent, how excited are you as far as being able to be a mentor with these young guards and just to play with them?
I think my time in the league has gone pretty fast. This is year 8 for me, and I still can't believe it. Like, literally, I'm almost on the older side of the vets. But to be where I am now, I'm excited to have the opportunity to lead the young ones, Kennedy, Ari, and all the younger players that I have around me. As you can say, I kind of work to be in this position, but I take this role, I take this leadership role very serious. And like I said, anytime I can help someone else, if it's correcting Kennedy on offense, defense, just the little things, even about spacing, that's what I'm here to do. I know when I came in this league, I had good vets that spoke to me about this and that. It's all a learning experience when you first come in. And as long as you're listening, and being able to, engage and take in everything, then we'll be fine.